Hello everybody, doing an impromptu, and we did it again. We bought another house to flip. So we're closing on this one, I think in 2 weeks. Inspections are today, but we're buying it as is. So this is a property that we're buying to flip. Cute little house. It sits on 2 acres. The lot is gorgeous. It's a great location. We're in Milton, Georgia. And it's 4-sided brick. And you can hear some traffic because it is not far from a busy road. So here, I want to take you guys on a little tour of the house. So let me flip the camera real quick. Okay, so isn't that cute? It's 4-sided brick. I'm picturing painting the brick white, putting cedar shutters on here, extending this front patio out a little bit with like some type of arched entry, doing a wood deck with wood railings, cedar posts for the extended patio. I get my finger out there so I can keep it in focus. And extending, so put a wood patio here and have it extend to that side of the house. So we have a nice little sitting area. And then put up, like I said, cedar beams and a nice little covering. So this is we're not gonna be living in this. We're gonna be flipping it, or we're gonna use it as a rental. So this is flipper house number 2. But the lot is gorgeous. It is 2 full acres. We might even think about subdividing it into two 1-acre lots and building a second house on the property. But look at how big the front yard is. I don't want to make you dizzy. And we're getting the house inspected right now. There we go. This is all going to be a wood front deck patio. Of course, replace this nasty door. A door makes a world of difference. Now look at how wide open this is. Floors need to be refinished, and that is a must. We'll be refinishing the floors, but the original floors isn't that gorgeous? Fireplace, and then that's a walkway I'll go this way. This is a walkway to the bedrooms. Built-ins, we would keep these, but I'll be painting them, probably in Dixie Belle fluff. Be painting those built-ins. Master is right on the front. It's got the wood floors. The great thing is that it has a big closet. It's got a big walk-in closet. For an old house like this, it is a big closet for an old house like this. Wood floors throughout the entire thing. This bathroom, it needs some updating. The nice thing is the tile's in gorgeous, gorgeous condition. However, it needs a new vanity, an ornate mirror. These floors need to be replaced. Like I said, a new vanity. And this is gonna get pulled out and either retile a full shower, or we drop in a tub and put a shower. We haven't decided yet, but that's pretty grungy. That needs something done to it. But the wall tile looks practically new. I mean, the wall tile's pretty, and subway tile is in, especially in farmhouse. So I might try to save the wall tiles, just, clean it up a little bit. New toilet, new vanity, and new mirror, and redo that shower. But the floors, floors are in great condition, just need to be refinished. Okay, and now out of that bedroom, and we come into another bedroom. Once again, all hardwood floors, not a big closet, just your regular slider door closets. So there's one bedroom. And this is a little unusual. Let me turn on the lights. They're doing the inspection right now, so I may as well turn the lights on anyway. Oops, but not turn the fan on. Okay, now this tile, look at this vintage tile. It is in mint condition, but it's the wrong color. It's like mustard yellow and with the green trim. And so who knows, maybe we'll keep the tile and I'll paint it, and we'll see. But that's a lot of beautiful tile to tear out, but if we need to update it, we're gonna have to do it. The floors, those do need to be replaced because we have to take those floors out because there's a lip. Look at the lip. A lip goes up into the bathroom. So we don't want to have that anymore. So the floors will get torn out, but the bathtub is in wonderful condition. So we don't have to replace that, and has a little linen closet back there, but the greens and the yellows, not my cup of tea, but it is kind of pretty, but it's not my cup of tea. But the tile, for being as old, this house is built in the 1950s, and this stuff is fabulous condition. So I kind of like the retro look. If we can get a vanity to kind of keep the that's the inspector. If I can just keep the retro feel, find a vanity that really goes with this time period, and then paint the tiles. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Then it goes into a third bedroom. Now here's where we're gonna be doing a lot of changes. So you can see in the bedroom, it goes out onto a patio, and it goes out into a kitchen, and there's a closet. Well, I don't want access from a bedroom into a kitchen. So we're gonna be closing that off and putting a nice door there, or getting rid of the door totally. Not sure yet, but that goes out into a three-season porch. Kitchen. Okay, here is the kitchen. Let me get to a better view. Okay, so the kitchen is gonna get completely remodeled. This wall right here is gonna get knocked out, so it's open to the dining room. And we'll either put a peninsula eating bar so we can keep our cabinet space, or we'll knock that wall out completely. But here's the issue. So I was thinking, if we knocked out this wall, here we go, and here's the dining room. Knock this wall out, and then just put lower cabinets right here, so we have more storage. It also would serve like as a server or like a buffet. On that back wall, just put lower cabinets for storage, because we're getting rid of this wall that gives us more cabinet space. And then these cabinets would all get redone. But that door is in the middle of everything to go out to that three-season porch. So we're trying to figure out a plan for this as to where we move it. We thought about just moving it off to the edge so we can still put more cabinet space in here. But we need laundry. The laundry right now is in the basement, and it's not a finishable basement. And I don't know if I really want to go down there. There we go. Yeah, because the lights aren't turning on. The basement is just one room down there with the laundry, but not a lot of people want to go to an unfinished basement for laundry. So we're trying to decide whether we finish one room and just make the basement a laundry room or what. But so that's the dilemma, is how to get to that patio. I want to move the door here. My husband wants to put a closet in here and have an upper and lower stackable washer and dryer in the kitchen, and just have it enclosed in a little door to get into it. But we're trying to figure that out. But we don't want to get rid of this little three-season porch. This used to be the laundry room, and we could keep this as a laundry room and remodel it to make it cute. But you're losing real estate when it comes to three-season porches. Everybody wants a three-season porch. These windows would get all removed, and I would personally want to go floor to ceiling, screens up above, or something. But the windows need to be new, and they need to be bigger, because right now they're short. There's just so much wood, you know what I mean? So even if you sat out here, you couldn't see the beautiful view. And the view, we have the most amazing trees out here. Ooh, I don't know what I just stepped in. That's the laundry room dust. Look at those trees outside. So, you don't want to lose that view. It also has a workshop and barn back there as well, and this fenced-in yard. But we don't want to keep the chain link fencing, so chain link fencing would go. So this is the newest flipper that we bought. So we'll be flipping two houses at once. When the other house is waiting on permits, we'll be working here, and then vice versa. But look at the old cabinets. So they're not the ones I'd want to refinish. They are too dated. So I will repurpose these for something else, hold on to them for another project. These are great to put in garages. If you're flipping a house, you can put these in the garage for workspace and storage. Okay, so here we go, the dining room. Like I said, removing this wall so it's an open concept into the dining room. And the dining room then turns around, and the dining room goes into the living room. So what I want to do here is widen this opening. So just widen it, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Widen it, and then trim the opening with the beautiful like cedar or some type of wood. So it gives it that farmhouse feel. Trimming it out with wood. And that's about it. And refinish it. Come up with some cool concept for this fireplace. The fireplace is gas. It's not wood burning. So that's a perk for me. I like gas fireplaces. I don't like wood burning. My husband likes wood burning. Looks like they actually might have had a fire at some point. So I think once the floors are refinished, this house is going to be amazing. And that living room is pretty big. So there you go. We're doing another flipper. So like I said, we'll have 2 flippers going on, and I will document this one. This one, I'm actually, that light behind me, let me step outside. This flipper I'm going to document also on YouTube. I documented the building of our last house. I documented that whole thing on YouTube. I think I'm going to document this one on YouTube as well. This is one that came on the market. First day it was on the market. It was actually a holiday weekend, which is a bonus for us because they weren't doing showings yet. And traffic got loud. We just turned around and get into a room that doesn't have all the bright lights. We just turned around and put in an offer and negotiated back and forth. And so, yep, we got this house. And like I said, I think we're closing in like 2 weeks. We're doing a quick close on it. So it's going to be 2 weeks because we're buying it as is. We already know that. But it's on 2 acres, which is great. 2 acres in Milton right now is, I mean, you can't lose with 2 acres in Milton, especially since we're so close. I put the floor plan into my software. I don't have exact dimensions yet, so I have to come back out here. I have to have my 100-foot tape measure, and I don't have it with me today. I need to measure the perimeter of the house to get it to scale, and then I have to measure every room so I can build the floor plan in my software, and then I can start moving walls around and trying to see what's going to work. And what's nice is the software I need to look for new software. I really don't like it. I have home 3D design software. It doesn't have all the things I need. Like it doesn't have a fireplace, you know, it doesn't have, it has a refrigerator, but it only has one option of a refrigerator. So when you're putting in cabinetry and appliances, you need them to be to scale. And if you only have one option, so that's the thing about that software. I need to find a new software. But that's the first thing I'm going to be working on right now until the house closes. I will be doing the software, creating that, just like I showed you with the other flipper we're doing, that floor plan that we put up on the wall for the inspectors and for the permit process. I will be making one of those for this house with all the changes that we want to make. And so that I can put it up on the wall. That way when the permit they come out to do the permits, it's right there on the wall. Contractors that come in and out, they all see the plan. So, and a lot of this work, like demolition, going to be this guy right there. He's going to be doing our demolition. He's going to learn all about demolition. But for me, demolition also includes saving what you can. I'll be removing these and either storing them to put in a garage project, or I'll donate them to Habitat for Humanity, but I will not be taking a sledgehammer. The countertops, yes, they're in bad shape. But the cabinets themselves, no. I'm going to be saving as much as I can and either donating it to Habitat. We don't have one in our area, but I can go down to Atlanta because I'm like a 45-minute drive from Atlanta. But more than likely, I'll keep the cabinets, clean them really well, and use them if we build another garage onto this house. I'll put those in there. That's added value to a garage. If someone walks into a garage and they're like, look at all that storage. Look at that workspace. Honey, are you a crafter or furniture painter? Look at that. How'd you get started on flipping? Well, my husband and I, when we first got married, that's what we did. I bought my first house when I was 19, and then we sold that, and we bought a new build house. We sold that, and then we bought a foreclosure house that had, it was a beautiful house, but it was missing half a roof. It had an indoor swimming pool, but the pool was full of sludge. And we lived in it, renovated it, sold that one, and then we just kept going. And then once we had the kids, we lived in the houses while we renovated them. We saved money that way. We can work late at night. So as long as they were livable, we lived in them while we were flipping them. But when we had kids, we couldn't do that anymore. We weren't going to do that to our kids. And now that our kids are old enough and they can appreciate all this, then it's time for us to get back into flipping again. My husband has loved it since, we did it way back when. He always wanted to be working on something and building something. So we just decided the indoor pool was fun. Trish has been at our indoor pool parties every New Year's Eve in Iowa. So the house had an indoor pool. Every New Year's Eve, there's snow outside, and everybody came to our house for New Year's Eve, and we'd just jump in the pool because it was indoors. But so my husband's always had the itch to flip. And now, like I said, now that the kids are old enough and they can stand, the stress and everything that comes along with flipping houses, it's time to get back into it. So we have 2 flipper houses going now, And the nice thing about doing 2 at once is that while permits take a long time, so while one house is waiting on a permit, we can be working on the other one. While the other house is waiting for its stage in the permit process, we can be working on the other one. So we can flip-flop back and forth between 2 houses. And so, but I'll keep you guys updated. I don't want to make this too long, especially since the inspector's probably waiting to get into these rooms and doesn't want to come in if I'm streaming live. So, but I wanted to share with you the good news. We have now, my husband and I and my son, we started our flipping business back up. So we are on house number 2. We got 2 houses going right now, and I'll be documenting every house. If I'm not live, don't worry, I'm going to be putting these up on my YouTube channel over at Fashion Toppings. When we're doing projects and maybe it's too loud and I can't be live, I can videotape it. I can take the sound off of it, do voiceovers, and put it up on YouTube. All this process is going to be documented over my YouTube channel. I'm going to start putting the videos up there. But like I said, if you're just jumping on, this is house number 2, flipper number 2. We just bought it. Actually, we got all the signed docs yesterday, and we close in 2 weeks, but we're buying it as is. So it's basically, we start doing renovations in 2 weeks. So, okay, love and hugs, everybody. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the ride and following along on both of our flips. But don't worry, I'm still doing furniture painting, still doing all the stuff I was doing with, I'm doing with Dixie Belle. That's not going to change. I'm going to be doing that as well. Just added this to our workload. There's no air in here, so it's getting really hot. Okay, love and hugs, everybody. I'll check back in with you, and I'll go back and read the comments as soon as I get home. Bye.